Hey vets, how's it going? Markel here, back with another video. It is Friday Q&A. I only have one question, and then I'm gonna share a little bit of my experience going out to Fredonia, okay? So the one question I got was from someone who asked about the third-party clinic here in Sabaneta. Now, I wanna be clear with something, and I've said this numerous times. Some of you guys have heard this before. There is no Department of Veterans Affairs in Colombia, okay? You do not have to take my word for it. I will tell you guys who don't believe that and you're listening to somebody else tell you there's a VA here, call 1-800-827-1000 and ask them if there is a Department of Veterans Affairs here in Colombia. That's all I ask. And when you ask them that, then turn around and ask them, because some of you all are under the impression that the person who runs the clinic, his name is Mr. Bryant, that he is a VSO officer. Okay, when you call the 800 number and they tell you there's no VA in Colombia, then you ask them, is Mr. Bryant a VSO who works for the VA? And see what they tell you, okay? It is not that hard. And I've said this repeatedly. This is why I ask you guys to stop calling these places VAs when they're clearly not VAs, all right? These are third-party services. If you have a claim that you need to file and you're already in the States, do it in the States. Go down to a company pen office, do it in the States. Because when you come here and you want to file a claim, they're not gonna file a claim for you. They're gonna refer you to somebody in Panama. Now, what happens if you file a claim because you want to file for TDIU? You file a claim, they don't fill it out correctly. That's time you wasted, and now you got to redo it. Versus you go to a company pen office while you're already in the States, you get it done there, they already know everything you need to have, you're finished. You don't have to worry about redoing it. But I'm just telling you guys, and I'm asking you guys to stop telling people these third parties are Department of Veterans Affairs. They're not. The reason why I keep focusing on that, dude, is because there's gonna be an issue that they're gonna have that's not service connected. And they're gonna listen to one of you all say there's a VA in Panama, there's a VA in Colombia, there's a VA in the DR, which there is not. And something's gonna happen and you're gonna be like, well, man, I wish I never would have told them that, because they're not VAs, okay? There's so many things that you guys fail to realize that these veterans rely on at the VA when they're not service connected, that they get for free. And when they come to these countries and you all repeat that story of, well, there's a VA here, that's not a VA. And when they go to see these officers and they go, hey, I got this issue, is it service connected? No, we can't see you. Or a medication that they're getting for an issue that's not service connected in the States, they come here and they think they're gonna get the same thing. No, they're not. So I would ask you to all, please stop telling people that there are VAs in these countries when they're clearly not. Okay, now that I'm done with that, let's talk about something more positive, which is Fredonia. Fredonia is a small town about an hour and 30 minutes from where I am, about an hour, 20, 30 minutes from where I am here currently in Poblado. So we drove up, and the town itself is kind of depressing, to be honest with you. There's a lot of seniors living there. There's a lot of people sitting in their doorways just watching cars go by. There's a ton of seniors in this town. I was surprised by that. And it's a very hilly town. This is not flat at all. It's not plano, mucho lomas, a lot of hills. And outside of Fredonia, about a 10-minute drive outside the city, is this area that we went to that I shot that 1-minute video showing you guys, okay? And that was all of this. And I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of me and then people who I was with of that area, man. That whole thing, and I wish I would have took my drone. I didn't take my drone. But there's another area that I'm gonna go to pretty soon that's similar, right? But you can see like a bunch of little towns from that hill because of how high up you are. You see all those other little cities that I went to. Santa Barbara, that's up on top of the hill. And I said it's Barbosa. No, it was Santa Barbara. Venecia, you can see that. I mean, it's crazy. All the towns that you can see around, and then you see Fredonia right there at the bottom. And that's pretty much gonna be it, man. I appreciate everybody watching as always, guys. And until the next time, I am out. Peace.